Hey guys, hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Blash Didi. So guys, in this one we are going to be taking a look at the next 3 weeks of your life. This is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, that's the exact right time. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And let's take a look at today's choices. So we have option number 1 with an amethyst crystal over here. Option number 2 has green fluorite. And option number 3 gets pink quartz. So see which crystal you're mostly drawn to. Maybe you're more attracted to a particular image over here. Don't overthink it, guys. Go with the first thought that popped into your head with your intuition. If you do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading, my darlings. If you were drawn to the amethyst cluster, let's go ahead and find out what's going to be happening in your life within the next 3 weeks. All right, let's start with these cards over here first. Right, so it looks like some of you guys have been experiencing some issues with your sleep cycles, yeah? And they're telling me that this is because your body needs additional rest, okay? So it could even be that within the next 2 weeks, some of you guys might be oversleeping. Some of you guys might need that like extra hour in bed, yeah? And it could be that some of you might even be like, all right, I need to change the pillows, I need to change the bedding, I need to, like some of you might even be tempted to change the location of your bed, like according to Feng Shui. Yeah, you'll be like, all right, you know what, there's just something that's not right with my sleeping patterns. And once again, the spiritual team is coming through and saying, listen, yeah, make the necessary changes, do whatever it is that you need to do, sleep in the nude, sleep with like, you know, a lavender scent next to you. But your dreams are very important right now. Your sleeping cycle is incredibly important right now. Yeah, and they're basically saying, maybe being a little bit preachy, but saying, you know what I mean, try not to overindulge in social media or anything that gets you excited. Like, you know what I mean, like don't have coffee before bed, because within the next 3 weeks, your body really wants to recover, really wants to restore itself, really wants to like get back to its natural cycles. And especially for those of you guys who are in places of the world right now, like this is a timeless reading, but if you're in places in the world where you don't get a lot of sunshine, you know, and the weather is like miserable, it's saying like this is so important for you to be getting your sleep right now and not to overwork yourself. Yeah, let's see why. Let's see what's up. Some of you guys are preparing for travel and you're literally losing your sleep over this travel, worrying, or you guys have been thinking about relocating. There's something along the lines of needing to go somewhere, feeling like you need to travel, feeling like you need to relocate. Yeah, and you literally have been losing sleep over it, and your spiritual team is coming through saying you're gonna be fine with the safe travel. It's the energy like where you're reminded that with everything that's going on in the world, you still have to feel safe. Yeah, it's easy to start feeling all nervous and all anxious, but they're saying like sleeping will help you deal with any of the stresses that life throws at you. It's impossible not to have stress. Yeah, but it's always possible to deal with it in the best possible way. And this is what's going to be happening within the next 3 weeks, guys. There might be an opportunity to travel. It could be sudden or it could be planned. And they are saying like, you know, if you oversleep or if you need to make any changes, do them. And it feels like a lot of you are going to be doing them. Yeah, also the color, well, this is more like dark blue energy. Yeah, this is what they're saying that within the next 3 weeks, if you don't stand in the way of your recovering, they're showing me an improving vitality for sure. And look at this, romance. Some of you guys could be dealing with a long-term romance, long distance romance that's coming through over here. You might be meeting somebody while you guys are going to be traveling. Yeah, and it could be that within the next 3 weeks, some of you could actually be meeting somebody, yeah, Or if you already are in a relationship, you might end up traveling with your boo. But don't lose sleep over it. They're saying like your ability to travel, your decision about this travel is going to be based on how much energy you have, guys. And if you're feeling run down, if you're feeling stressed out, you might miss out on this opportunity. You might miss out on this adventure. So for some of you guys, there's definitely an indication of meeting somebody, of a romance evolving. It could also be that within the next 3 weeks, guys, either you, like if you're crushing on somebody, you might end up telling this person how you feel. Like seriously, like plunging, taking that, dive, taking that leap of faith and telling this person how you feel. And for a lot of you, I'm seeing that it's going to be very much, very much a good decision, because this person, they'll feel the same. For some of you, I'm seeing that you guys are going to be more open to romance. Okay, so we have the 10th house, which is all about structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishment, and career. All right, so it looks like, guys, why your spiritual team wants you to be able to get the good night's sleep, wants you to be at your best, is because with the 10th house over here, yeah, and they're trying to teach you some sort of discipline. They're trying to make you see that your well-being comes first. There's something about being closer to your life mission. I feel a lot of you, option number 1, and especially if you were drawn to the amethyst, I feel like you guys are on a very spiritual journey that has a lot to do with discovering your life mission. Yeah, and it could be that you need to remember your dreams. Yeah, have a nice cycle, a dream cycle, sleep cycle, because you need to remember your dreams, because your subconscious, your spiritual team are going to be giving you a lot of hints and are going to be communicating a lot of things to you in signs, symbols through your dreams. And this is why it's important for you guys to feel rested, so that you have the energy to discover what they mean and to act upon them. And yeah, your 10th house over here is going to be incredibly important for the next 3 weeks. All that accomplishments. It could be that some of you guys are going to be drawn to travel somewhere for a career. Yeah. Maybe you're drawn to travel to a different location, to a different city. For some of you, it's even a different country. And it's all very much linked to romance. Yeah, look at this, guys. The North Node. The North Node is about destined to have. It's about your karmic lessons in this life. It's about what you come to achieve, what you come to work on. Yeah. It could be for a lot of you guys with the Yang energy. This is where we're talking about productivity, proactivity, expression. Yeah, and this is of course where you need a bunch of energy. This is a very masculine energy over here. Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy. They're just showing me more vitality, guys, over the next 3 weeks. More vitality, less burnout, getting your energy to the plus level. A lot of you guys might be running on empty or even on reserve batteries. So you guys are going to be shutting the world off, saying, you know what, world, I'm going into the hibernation mode for a couple of days at least. Because you guys are like about to make a new step, about to transition into something that's incredibly important. Some wisdom that comes through over here. And once again, I feel this has a lot to do with gaining downloads. Getting those downloads through meditation, through sleeping, through more time that's disconnected from the world. And they're telling me, especially social media, especially if you guys are addicted to scrolling, if you guys are addicted to, that motion, they're saying like, put it down, let your eyes rest, let your mind rest. Connect to the spiritual social media. All right, let's see what else. Opportunity. Nice. Protection and thriving. Okay, guys, so bunch of G's are going on over here, which again is an indication of, you know, becoming more grounded, becoming more stable. Yeah, some of you might find yourself being out in the nature more. Some of you might be meeting somebody at an event. Yeah, if you guys were planning to go to an event that may be held outdoors, or maybe held somewhere out in the nature, like a retreat, or maybe like, you know, a hotel that's surrounded by a lot of greenery. Even if it's winter where you are, they're telling me there's a very good chance of meeting somebody who might help you when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career, and once again, protect it. So if you guys have social anxiety, if you guys have been feeling like, okay, I don't want to travel, I don't want to do this, I just want to, like, you know, stay and work and stay on the social media and sort of disconnect, they're saying no, it's time to disconnect in the right way. Disconnect by connecting. I feel a lot of you guys could be getting an opportunity over here to improve your financial health. Let me grab my Lenormand. See what the Lenormand has to say. Whoop! Lenormand has a lot to say. Let's see those two cards. Alright, this is very interesting. So for some of you guys, yeah, it could be that within the next 3 weeks you realize that somebody wasn't entirely honest with you. Yeah, could be male, it could be female, but this fox, it could be that somebody was maybe trying to manipulate you, maybe was trying to withhold some sort of information from you so that you don't see the full picture, because the clouds is very much about not being able to see the full picture, not being able to see the sun, not being able to see clearly. So it looks like within the next 3 weeks, guys, you're going to be realizing that somebody wasn't completely honest with you. Let me grab the card that fell. Let's see what's up there. Okay, so actually 2 cards fell, guys. We have the man and we have the house. Yeah, so it could be that maybe your significant other, or maybe somebody that, you know, who's your housemate or flatmate, might have not completely been honest with you. It doesn't have to be anything big, you know. It could be that maybe they broke something and they haven't told you. Yeah, it could be like somebody might not be completely honest when it comes to where they live or who they are. Maybe they're trying to impress you, but whatever it is, they're saying don't worry, because you are going to be you're going to be in the loop. You're going to know a lot of things. You're going to find out a lot of things. They're going to help you see the bigger picture and help you make any decisions that you guys need to make. Option number 1. Let's see what else. And it's interesting how you guys, once again, where is that? Is there something about traveling by the boat? Yeah, or is it something about like getting your anchor up and trying and like traveling somewhere? They're saying you will see something that's been holding you back. Like something is going to be becoming very apparent. So you guys could be 35 over here. Yeah, look at this. And very important letters. There's something about getting very important letters, or you guys might be booking your holidays, or you guys might be getting an offer over here within the next 3 weeks. This could also be an indication of visa coming through. Yeah. Some sort of important decision that's being made by somebody in the government or by somebody official. Yeah, something that was like holding you back, and you're like, phew, okay, maybe some of you guys are going to be getting your PCR test. I don't know, yeah, but it could be that some of you guys are in a long distance relationship over here, and you couldn't get to one another, and it looks like you're going to be able to do just that. Yeah, guys, a lot of happiness, a lot of energy of the sun is coming through. See, it's like some sort of energy where you couldn't get resolution. Here it is. So you'll be getting your answers. And it's important, like this letter is incredibly important. And the 10th house, which has to do with your career, with your life mission and accomplishment, is going to be important. Yeah, important information coming through. Alright, my darlings, option number 1. Don't forget to claim this reading down in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of the other upcoming videos. If you guys are up for a personal reading, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So there's the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Alright, my darlings, stay safe out there. Bye now. Option number 2, hi and welcome to your reading, darlings. If you were drawn to the green fluorite, let's go ahead and take a look at the energies of your next 3 weeks. This is a timeless reading. We're going to be talking about love, spirituality, business, money, whatever comes up. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Beauty. All right, so I feel that a lot of you guys within the next 3 weeks, you might be very tempted to change your appearance, to try out a different skincare routine, a different hairdo. You might end up going on social media or on YouTube, for example, to look for new ways to style your hair, or you know what I mean. There's just this energy where you're like, okay, I'm craving change. I want change. I want to, like, you know, experience something different. I want to take a look at myself through, like, through a different perspective. You might try a different style. You might try even the way, you know what I mean? You know when artists, they're like preparing for a role and they practice before the mirror, they see which like is their better side, so to say it. Yeah, they see which clothes make them look sexy, they see which clothes look them more daring, they see which sort of color is more complementary to their skin tone. This is what you guys are going to be doing within the next 3 weeks. There's an energy of wanting to be seen. There's an energy of wanting to put yourselves out there. There's an energy of wanting to experience your beauty. And the thing is, people are going to notice I'm getting a lot of compliments for you guys over here. There's definitely an energy. Some of you guys might like try some sun tanning, you know, or you might spend some time out by the ocean, or just like eating healthy, you know, or doing a detox, because there's definitely an indication of you guys being radiant. Yeah, it could also be that you guys might be meeting somebody who is just literally going to be telling you how beautiful you are, and they're going to be in disbelief that you have no idea how beautiful you are. You might be like shy, but all right, that's enough. You're just saying that. But people are literally going to be telling you that, no, you look really good, or, you know, that color really suits you, or, you know, that, I don't know, they're like, have you done something to yourself? Have you done it, like, have you got a new highlighter or something like this? Because there's this, you know, maybe you guys were coming from option number 1 and you just literally got enough sleep finally. You got your beauty sleep. Yeah, it could also be that, you know, especially for those of you guys who are working with beauty products. Maybe you are a beauty blogger. Maybe you are somebody who has their own brand. Maybe you are somebody who wants to start their own brand when it comes to beauty, when it comes to products that have to do, like, you know, bed, bath, and beyond sort of thing. They're saying that there's this energy of inspiration, there's this energy of things coming together, discovering new recipes, trying out new combinations. It could be just as little as changing, you know, your shower gel, and it makes you feel beautiful, and it makes you feel good, and it, like, something about the smell reminds you of a beautiful place. You know what I mean? It's very much about beauty. Creativity. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys that chose this option, you're very intuitive, you're very creative. I think you have your own unique take on beauty, what you see beautiful, you know. You might see beauty in things and in people and in creations that other people don't. You have this good eye. So a lot of you guys, if you have been experiencing a writer's block, I don't know, a singer's block, some sort of block, you guys are going to be like, whoa, all right, I'm feeling creative, I'm feeling beautiful. And you know, creativity, it doesn't have to necessarily be a book or a movie or a video. It could be being creative with your body, with your hair, with your style. Whatever it is, you guys are going to be very creative, especially for those of you guys who have a hobby painting or designing clothes, or you know, if you have a travel blog, they're showing me somebody who travels and shoots videos. You might realize of you know, you might get in a more creative mood. You might be shooting from a different angle, you might be using different materials. And it's interesting how I go so much into detail into this. I feel like you guys are very detail oriented. Some of you guys could be designers of jewelry, you know, and you might be like selling something on Etsy, and it's going to like be very popular within the next 3 weeks. Some of you guys could be photographers, some of you guys could be nail technicians, and it's like you guys are going to just get this surge of inspiration that's going to be attracting people towards you. And especially if you're going to be putting out on social media, like they're telling me, like people are going to be very interested. People are going to be reaching out to you. Okay, a lot of you guys are going to be feeling very sensual. It doesn't matter who's watching this, males or females, but I am getting mostly this energy of feminine. This energy of self-care. Sensuality has a lot to do with us opening up to our sexuality, to our senses, to all of our senses. So you guys, it's this, honestly, it's the energy. I don't know why they're showing me. Some of you guys might be going through Kundalini rising, not necessarily within the next 3 weeks. It takes sometimes, well, most of the time it takes a little bit longer than that. But it's like you're going to be seeing some block being removed over here. And people are going to notice. People are going to be like, wow. Okay? And I want to warn you guys, so that you don't get afraid or anything like that. People are gonna start getting jealous of you, especially if you guys are females. Yeah, other females are going to be jealous of you because they will try to tell you something. They will try to like passively aggressively maybe tell you something, but this is just like a warning for you not to pay attention to that. It's like your energy is rising. Your energy is being more apparent, being more seen, and it might trigger some people, and it has zero to do with you. It has everything to do with people being triggered by other people succeeding, by other people feeling sexual, by other people feeling beautiful, by other people, like, you know what I mean? So it's just a reminder over here for you not to pay attention, but there are going to be people who might be telling you like, oh, this hair color doesn't suit you, or, you know, don't you think that cleavage is a bit too much, and blah, 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 blah. And you know, you just, like, whatever. Mars. Move forward and defend self. Yeah, okay, this is exactly what I've just been talking about, guys. There might be some arguments. With Mars energy, there might be some arguments. You guys will have to stand your ground. They're saying don't back down in that sense, because it feels like, especially if you guys are dealing with customers, yeah? If you're in the beauty sector, you're dealing with customers, somebody might be difficult to you just for the sake of being difficult, just because they don't like you, just because they like whatever. Yeah, so there are going to be some friction over here with some people. You might feel like you need to defend yourself, yeah, to move forward. But this is just one of the karmic lessons that you need to pass, that, you know, you can't always be nice to people. It's impossible. People will walk all over you. Sometimes you need to stand your ground. Like, there are different ways of, like, you know, asserting your boundaries and choose the one that suits you best. But don't like back down. Don't say like, oh yeah, you're right, or yeah, you know what I mean? Like here, within the next 3 weeks, This is what you're going to be doing. Mars energy wants to make itself known. Mars energy, because sexual energy has a lot to do with aggression as well, by the way, guys. Yeah. Fifth house, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity once again. Oh my God, guys. It could be that somebody might come through within the next 3 weeks. I see what this is about. It could be because you're going to be in a playful mood. You're going to be in a beautiful mood. You're going to be in a mood of creativity, of maybe, you know, acting as a child, channeling your inner child. And then somebody comes through and goes like, well, what the hell are you doing? When are you going to get serious? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? And you, with this Mars energy, it's like you will be asserting your boundaries and saying, listen, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing me. And if you don't like it, then, you know, the door is right there. Because you guys, you need to lighten up. And you've been feeling it. And this is what you're going to be doing within the next 3 weeks. But it might ruffle some feathers. Like some people are just not going to be down with it. Some people are not going to be okay with it. Because it makes you unpredictable. And unpredictable people are hard to manage. Especially for those people who need to have this control over you. And the 8th house, transformation, karma. Oh wow, guys. Facing fears and legacies. Oh my gosh, that's why that Mars energy is coming through. Guys, this is so amazing. So for some of you, it is literally talking about Kundalini rising. It is literally talking about some sort of stage of a rebirth. This is a profound rebirth. So of course, it's not going to be happening within 3 weeks. But those 3 weeks that we are reading for at this particular time, that I'm reading for at this particular time, you're definitely going to feel the effects. So in this 3 weeks, guys, there might be some people who are going to fall away. Yeah. Reveal their true selves, they might end up falling that way, leaving your life. But the transformation is definitely taking place over here, and it's going to start manifesting in your beauty, in your sexuality, in your connection to your inner child, in acceptance of that inner child. Love it. Gateway, opportunity to I don't know, they're telling me once again, it's very much, this gateway is very much connected to this card. And if you can see, this is not the UFO trying to abduct somebody. This is the energy of epiphany. This is the energy of light coming through the clouds. And this is what they're telling me, that some of you guys have the ability to travel between worlds, whether it's through meditation, yeah, whether it's through lucid dreaming, you have this ability. And some people might not be okay with that. Some people are going to be intimidated by that. Purity. Once again, my darlings, a lot of you detox, a lot of you going on detox, on spiritual detox, a lot of you clearing out space. It could be like clearing out clutter to get that creativity going, flowing. Yeah, you might end up throwing a lot of things away or putting it up in the attic or giving things away. But clearing the energy over here, they're showing me like maybe some of you might be tempted to paint your, what you call them, your walls a different color. Expand. They're telling me about expansion. Some of you might end up like, you know, getting contacts, different color contacts. Experimenting. And wisdom. Some of you might be very connected to the sea, to the ocean. If you believe in mermaids, if you believe in mermen, you know, there's a strong connection over here as well. Atlantis is coming through very strongly. Some of you guys are very interested in Atlantis, in lost civilizations, in Lemuria, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's like maybe this wisdom is going to be passed on. There's some sort of wisdom that's being passed on to you guys. Maybe from your spiritual guides even. Let's talk to Lenormand a little bit. Alright. Let's see what this man has come to say. Okay, so they're showing me that, you know, within the next 3 weeks, guys, you could be meeting with a man who might be somebody who you play with, right? Let me put it that way. There's this energy of somebody playful. There's this energy, and if you understood it in a more sexual way, then that's right as well. Yeah, however you understood it. So for some of you, it's a friend coming through. Yeah, especially for males, it's more of a friend coming through. Maybe a friend from somewhere you used to live or somewhere you used to study. A friend reaching out for some fun, to have some fun, to maybe go for a drink, go for a nice meal, to reminisce, to just be playful. Yeah. And for females, this could be, you know, somebody who might come through that excites you, where there's a lot of sexual energy here. But with the sun, this is usually something that's not necessarily, yeah, that's not necessarily serious. Could be a person that lives across the border, they're telling me. A person that lives in a different location. And the sun together with the moon, it's elimination of any fears, elimination of, you know, like you might have some things where you wondered about something, and this person could be coming to bring some clarity into your life. Yeah? To make something easier for you. This is what I'm hearing. To make something easier for you. Alright, option number 2. This is where I'm going to end your reading, my darlings. Do not forget to claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below by saying I claim it, or it resonated, or whatever else you guys feel like you want to put down in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, my darlings, so you do not miss out on the upcoming contents. For personal readings, send me an email. The email's in the description box below, together with the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Take care of your amazing selves, my darlings. Stay safe out there. Bye now. Option number 3, you were drawn to the pink quartz. Welcome to your reading, darlings. Let's find out what you guys can expect within the next 3 weeks. And remember that this is a timeless reading. Whenever it finds you, that's the exact right timing. All right, let's find out. All right, so somebody's trust is going to be put to the test over here, guys. Yeah, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be your trust in the universe. Yeah. And what's interesting is, and they're telling me that the person, yeah, or the situation, they're going to pass the vibe check. Yeah, they're going to pass the trust test. So if you guys have been wondering whether you could trust somebody, and this is a general reading, guys, yeah, so keep that in mind with whom it's going to resonate. If you've been wondering whether you can trust a particular person, a friend, a colleague, romantic partner, the energy over here is saying mostly yes. Yeah. And what's most importantly, guys, this also talks very much about your intuition and about your choices. Yeah. I feel like within the next 3 weeks there might be some sort of information that's going to come through, that they're showing me a puzzle piece, and this puzzle piece will help you see a full picture, where you'll be like, oh my god, yes, I did make the best possible decision back then, because this is what it has led me to, and because if I didn't, then it would just end up in a disaster, right? So if you sold a house, yeah, and you may be regretting it. If you ended a relationship and you might be regretting it, like within the next 3 weeks, you will have some sort of information that will help you see that in fact you made the very right decision back then. Yeah, and you're gonna stop being like harsh on yourself about that. Passion. Okay, guys, so this energy is very much about love. Yeah, it's very much about passion. So it could be that with this trust energy, if you guys have somebody on your mind, or if you guys are maybe in a situationship, you will see that the person can be trusted, and they will see that they can trust you in turn. Yeah, you guys might end up being intimate with somebody for the first time in a relationship. Yeah, you guys might end up reconciling with somebody over here within the next 3 weeks. Whatever it is, there's definitely an energy of two. They're showing me two bodies that are like literally radiating love, radiating heat, radiating passion, coming together and doing some very beautiful things. If you guys associate yourself with the energy of twin flames, this could be twin flames. Some of you guys have been seeing a lot of 1111 and 1331, maybe 1313. Yeah, but there's definitely this energy of passion, trusting yourself to make the right decision, trusting the person not to betray your trust, and the other person doing the same. So this is a beautiful energy. If you guys are completely single and ready to mingle, there's an indication of you guys being more open and trusting yourself to make the right decision when it comes to a person. And it could be that you, like, literally the universe is like, okay, right, finally she did it, or finally he did it. Here is somebody for you, like literally just around the corner. And it doesn't mean that the universe is going to bring you like somebody on a silver platter. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, the universe is not our servant, but it's like co-creating with us. So it could be that, you know, you guys are going to be making an effort on your part to come out, to communicate with people, to be social. And the universe is like, all right, baby, there we go. I have a person right for you. Yeah, right here. So yeah, let's see what else we have. We have imagination. Nice. So a lot of you guys are going to be using your imagination to bring this person towards them. Yeah, I am seeing that there's a lot of creativity that's coming through with this imagination. A lot of you guys may be artistic. It could be, some of you guys are writers, some of you guys are painters. They're giving me somebody who might be an actor, an actress, yeah, an aspiring actor or actress. There's something about seeing things and being, I don't know, give me a second, because they're showing me books, they're showing me media, they're showing me movies. There's something about maybe seeing, hold on a second, they're showing me somebody who might be binge watching some sort of Korean drama, yeah, somebody who might be binge watching some sort of Netflix show, somebody who might be getting lost in a very good book, yeah. But whatever it is, it's like they're saying using your imagination to imagine something. And it especially comes through for those who like reading. Yeah, and who maybe, option number 3, maybe some of you guys are tarot readers as well, and you use those cards that don't have pictures, but maybe just have some sort of symbols, or it's like, you know, your imagination is going to be, you're going to be using your imagination to channel a lot of information from the divine. 7th house, profound relationship, intimacy, and romance partnership. Guys, a 7th house for the next 3 weeks. 7th house is so important. It's all about love. It's all about healing childhood trauma. It's all about, you know, passion. It's all about coming together. So I feel for a lot of you guys, if you are in a long distance relationship, person might surprise you. Or you might surprise them. A relationship becoming stronger. This is what they're telling me. A lot of you within the next 3 weeks, if you guys, not a lot of you, but some of you, if you guys are in a relationship and you're of age, this could be an indication of conception. Yeah? Romantic partnerships, there's definitely an energy of people coming together. This is going to be really interesting if you guys are watching this around February, around Valentine's Day, because I do see a lot of people like coming out and saying, hey, here's a Valentine, like, will you be my Valentine? I'm interested in you. I waited for a while to tell you this, but now I can't hold it any longer. It's just this energy of love. And it's interesting how you guys were attracted to the pink quartz, because pink quartz is the crystal of love. Pink quartz is like the definition of love. Third house, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind and communication. All right, guys, you guys are getting out of this dream world, getting out of, binge watching something for hours, like imagining people who are perfect, and you're getting into the real life, yeah? And you're seeing that it's no worse than what you have imagined. For some of you, this is literally going to be, you're going to be meeting people who might look like some of your favorite actors. But look like, yeah? So it's not like you guys are going to be meeting somebody from, I don't know, K-pop or somewhere else. But you might be meeting somebody who looks very similar and who's more real. Some of you over here, I'm seeing that, and this is very random, but this is what was coming through, and this is what I'm saying. Some of you guys here might be nurses. Some of you could be working for OBGYN. And there's going to be an opportunity, yeah, or there's going to be something that's like an event that's really going to warm your heart. It's either like, you guys are going to help save somebody, or you're going to help two people meet. You know what I mean? It's like you might be like this matchmaker as well. And you might be really enjoying working with children over here. You might be a nurse or, medical staff, or you might be somebody who is a kindergarten teacher or a teacher. And there's going to be something that really melts your heart. Something like, especially if some of you guys work in helping people adopt or helping children find a home, there's going to be some sort of event that's literally going to warm your heart. Make you very, very happy, or you will find out about some sort of situation, or you will watch a video that will like inspire you to maybe try and do something for the world, for the children, for like, I don't know, puppies, And the sixth house, oh my God, guys, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So I see over the next 3 weeks, once again, guys, there's an indication of your health being improved. You guys having more vitality, having more energy, something healing. So I don't know if you maybe twisted an ankle, or maybe you had a sinus issue, yeah, or maybe some issues with your tummy. Things are really healing and you're feeling much, much better. You might be recovering from some sort of illness. You're feeling much better. Within the next 3 weeks, they're showing me improved healing. Being more practical. There's something about like, you needing to be more practical and you taking the steps to be more practical. Being a little bit more organized even. Releasing a lot of things. Beautiful. Releasing things that no longer that you no longer need. And finding pleasure. So maybe for some of you guys over here, you tend to like go into this martyr energy. You tend to sacrifice a lot of things. And it looks like within the next 3 weeks, you might be releasing it because you would have worked through something that was making you hold on to the need to please others before pleasing yourself, or to the need to, do something where you put yourself way at the back of the line. And here they're telling me pleasure. Pleasure you can't measure. And it has a lot to do with passion. It has a lot to do with your senses. I'm gaining wisdom. Very interesting. Getting a lot of insights, especially for those of you guys who live next to the sea, next to the ocean. Getting a lot of insights within the next 3 weeks. And again, it might have something to do with your career. It might have something to do with being able to overcome that was causing you a lot of stress, a lot of trouble. For some of you, it's direction. Learning to trust yourself. Let's talk to Lenormand. For some of you, it's yeah, I don't know why they keep focusing on it. They're saying like the first time, doing something for the first time. Some of you might be releasing a friend over here. A friend that wasn't really a friend. A frenemy or a colleague. They're telling me you're literally cutting cords. This could be like a toxic mother figure. This could be a toxic aunt. A frenemy that wanted all attention to be focused on her. Yeah, this could be somebody from the past that you still couldn't release because like you had a lot of unanswered questions. But within the like next 2 weeks, they're actually showing me like you're gonna be tired of this. You're like, okay, you know what? F it. Bye. Releasing you. You might be a little bit too critical with yourself over here with the whips. They're saying you might be a little bit too critical when it comes to progress that you feel like you need to have made. But I think these are the consequences of somebody else being very critical of you. And I think you're just going to see how it's been affecting you. Messages coming through, a lot of emails, a lot of messages over social media. Maybe planning a travel. Okay, some of you guys over here, again, if you guys have a channel on YouTube or social media, they're showing me that, you know, you guys are becoming more popular with the stars, with the birds. People are noticing you. Maybe it's like your Twitter account is going to be becoming more popular, or more offers, more likes, more subscribers, attracting people. And the stars are, of course, all about wishes coming true as well, especially in Lenormand, especially in this combination where you might be getting some sort of letter, some sort of news that will bring you closer to making your wishes come true, whether it's to go somewhere, whether it's to meet somebody, whether it's to be popular, whether it's to be recognized, or maybe to even go to a concert of your favorite pop star, yeah, or to see somebody who's a celebrity, who's an influencer. All right, my darlings, option number 3, this is where I'm going to end your reading. Don't forget to claim it in the comments below to take the energy and the magic of this reading. Like, share, and subscribe. If you guys are up for a personal reading, do send me an email. The email is in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, stay safe out there. Bye now.